Okay, last time, this is the second time I'm doing this, by the way, because I'll warn you right now, like, the whole reason I'm redoing this is I played Minecraft all day today. My brain is totally fried. Like, I can't focus on anything. I can barely think. And it's like 10:30 at night, so probably shouldn't be doing this right now because I'm kind of tired, but whatever. I wanted to get it done before I forget about it. I'm going to introduce you to my other cat, Lugh, while she's kind of hanging out by my feet over here. Lugh doesn't like to be held, so when I pick her up, she's probably not going to stay on camera very long. She's going to be like all over the place because that's what happened last time I tried to do this. And surprisingly, she comes right back to my feet. Like, she forgives me immediately. So, here we go. Come on, baby. Gonna do it again. Say hello to YouTube and all of the people in the world. Look. You can see yourself if you look at the screen. Nope. You don't want to? Okay. You're actually behaving better than you were last time. Or not. So, Lugh is about 2 years old now, I think, ish. Well, no, a little less than 2 years old. I got her about 1.5 years ago, but she was a couple months old already. So, she's like 1.5 years old or something. Oh my god, no, I got her almost 2 years ago now. So I got her, wow, over Thanksgiving. Like, not last year, but the year before. So, she really doesn't like being picked up, and usually if I hold her like this long enough, she will start screaming / whining, depending on how she feels. My nicknames for her consist of things like Lou Pants. Not sure why that one showed up, but that was one of the names I came up with. And Weenie Mew, because she's really, really whiny. And I usually call her my baby Mew. Don't you, Betty? I also talk to my cats in a really obnoxious voice, by the way, so if you ever hear me do that, I apologize, because no one should have to be present for that, but I do it a lot. Go ahead and go then, goodness. I love Lou a lot, but she's not cuddly the same way Fat Cat is. She likes to play a lot more, so I kind of play with her, but I don't hold her. She really, really likes to be around me, though. Like, actually, Fat Cat's sleeping on the corner of the bed over there right now. He likes to be in the room with you. She kind of wants to be somewhere near your feet, but you really shouldn't touch her. That's kind of her rule. You can touch her kind of in passing, but not like, don't pick her up and things like that. So, she's gotten better about it. I think part of it is her age, because she's pretty young. But let me tell you how I got her before I get totally distracted again. I got her with my fiance. It was kind of like this was before we were engaged, but we'd been living together for like a year or half a year at that point. So we decided we're going to get a cat together, take care of it together. That's going to be our baby. So that's what Lou is. But we went up to the animal shelter where my parents live because we were in town. I didn't even know if we had one in this town or where it was or any of that. And I know there is one now, but I still don't know where it is. So she got to go on a 3.5-hour car ride right after we got her, which I'm sure was not really exciting for Kat. Actually, I know it wasn't exciting for her because every time we make that car ride, she's really unhappy and sometimes makes herself so unhappy that she pukes in the car. I'm getting distracted again. We went and we picked her out, and she was in like a cage with like 5 or 6 other kittens. And I really liked her because she was very mellow, she was cute. I've always kind of wanted a black kitten. Like, we had a black cat, like I said last video, named Shadow, that was my parents'. But we got him when he was already her size or bigger. So I wanted like a little tiny fuzzy black kitten. Till I saw her, and there was another black cat, but it was a little more walking around and stuff. So this is like the opposite story of the fat cat story. I decided I wanted the laid back cat, so we ended up getting her. However, at the time, we thought her was a he. I can't remember now. It's driving me nuts. Shoot. This was Ebony. The other cat had a different name, but they had the wrong collar on the wrong cat. So they gave me the correct animal, thank God, because we've adopted animals, ow, something in my eye, from them a couple times, and they gave us the completely wrong animal that we asked for, and like gave my cat to someone else. So I really, really don't like that shelter, and I will probably never, ever get an animal from there ever again. And I will tell you why, and you'll probably see why in just a minute. We got her, and at the time I didn't realize that she was a she. So we picked her up, and they made me sign this little piece of paper that said, hey, there's a chance your cat could have been exposed to kitty cat cold. If you find that she is, you can bring her in for like a free vet visit or whatever in the first like 30 days or something like that. I was like, whatever. They made it seem like it wasn't a big deal at all. It's very standard. I signed a piece of paper. We left. Turns out, Lugh is actually a very rambunctious, curious, into everything kind of animal. The complete opposite of what I thought she was. And she was behaving that way because she was sick. She was very sick. However, she was doing fairly well, being that she was kind of young and just seemed to kind of handle it okay. The other cats in my house, however, Fat Cat and my parents' 2 cats, they've got 3 now, but they had 2 at the time, they all got infected with this cat cold that turned out not to be just a simple cat cold. It was a very, I'm trying to think of the word, virulent, perhaps is a good word. It was a bad, bad virus. So bad that it almost killed my parents' 2 cats, one of them in particular. They were legit knocking on death's door, like it was bad. Overall, paying for all 4 of those cats' hospital bills, and their IVs, and their overnight stays, and their blood work, and all of the stuff that we had to do to keep them alive, cost about $1,000. And the shelter never gave me that free, like, visit to the vet. I realized later on when we took her to the vet that it was not, in fact, a he, it was a she. They didn't even know that. And, like, that's what's annoying. They're the ones that, like, spay and neuter them, so they did know it was a girl. But still gave me the paperwork for the wrong freaking animal. Like, oh my gosh, I was so mad. And I wrote them a very, very angry letter, by the way. Like, just so you know, if people do stupid shit like that, I'm not the type of person to sit around and be quiet about it. I have anxiety problems. I'm shy. But if you piss me off, God help you. There's gonna be blood, probably. Like, I'm a fiery redhead or something. I don't know. I'm terrifying at times, I'll be totally honest. But everything worked out well in the end. All of our animals are A-okay now. Lugh is a super sweet kitty when she wants to be. She's a little standoffish. She does not like my fiance at all, and I know he's gonna watch this video, so he knows why. Reason being that he thinks it's really cool to just like totally chase the cats around the house and be crazy. Like, he thinks it's fun. He thinks that they think it's fun. They hate him. Like, I'm not kidding you. As soon as he comes here to visit this summer, when he walks in the door, there's no cats. Like, they hide. And when Fat Cat had his little collar dealy on, and I was giving him medicine, the minute Ian walked through the door, Fat Cat immediately started drooling, because that's what he does when he thinks that you're going to force feed him something or do something that he doesn't like. He immediately started drooling when he saw Ian. I was like, I cracked up. So, stop being mean to the cats, Ian. Anyway, he's not really mean to them, but he does tease them a lot. So now you've met my bestest friends, my little babies. He's more like my best friend. She's more like my baby. That's kind of how I think about that. I tell Ian all the time that if Fat Cat was not a cat and was in fact a human, that he would be my fiance, not Ian. Because Fat Cat was here first, so. Anyway, I will shut up now because this is actually like a 10-minute video and I'm really sorry about that. But it's better than the last one, I promise.